light. There's a light, man. You could have crossed the street normally. This is that kind of stubborn old fuck. Sun is setting. It's pretty outside. I'll try to get to where we can see it. We're in my neighborhood right now. My hood. It's ghetto. Always a lot of problems with police and young kids. This is like the Bronx. Or almost the Bronx of Montreal. It's not as ghetto as the Bronx, of course, but it's still not a place you like play around with people. You can get shot. And hookers, not on the street, but a couple of streets down on the left. Grew up here, grew up there. Those two big buildings on the right and left weren't there before. Those are condos, new condos they built. It's always what happens. They try to put condos, make it nicer, and up the prices. I just hope my camera won't overheat. This phone is quite bad with heat, actually. Was warm outside today, but not crazy warm. Just, I think, was 20 degrees Celsius, I think. And had issues with the phone overheating all the time. And then it shuts off, and it takes a while before I can record anything, basically. Doesn't like that. otherwise, it's a pretty good phone. It's just that it overheats all the time when recording, especially. The street I'll go to is, or was, a two-way street, but now it's only one direction. You can see a bit of the sunset there. So if you go right, you're stuck going. There's two sides, but after you go to the next neighborhood, it switches to only one side. They made wide biking lanes later on. You'll see if it doesn't overheat until then. Normally it was taking like, today it took about I don't know, like 4 minutes to overheat. Or around that. Here is like the spot where there's a ton of homes for old people, I guess you could say. I don't know exactly what's the term in English, but they're all there. They have services like sometimes there's grocery shopping inside the same building with a pharmacy, everything they need, a pool, activities for them to do and engage a bit more socially, I guess, because that's something that happens when you get old. You're just stuck alone. They got that for them, and it's beautiful. It's right by the water, so it's a cool spot. You see here, it becomes one way. Kind of want to floor it here. It's a good spot. Generally, I don't, because there's a lot of cops around here. We're in Montreal, so there's a lot of police. We were in Montreal North, the neighborhood. Here, it's called Rivière-des-Prairies, RDP, basically. And that's when it becomes one way. And here you can automatically see the change. the houses, nicer streets already. So it's pretty obvious the separation of money and classes, I guess you could say. If you go in my neighborhood, Montreal North, and you go back on the same street, you're gonna have houses and stuff like that in a poor neighborhood. But here it's clearly not only on the water front, but also in the little streets there's houses and stuff like that here. That's the main difference, because I don't know, depending on where you guys live, but here in Canada or Quebec, I'd say it's mostly like that. You're gonna see rich or poor neighborhoods, and most of the time, if you come close to the water, near the water, I'd say 90% of the time, there's gonna be nice houses and just higher class in general near the water, because these are wanted by people who have money. Yes, you could say it's the way the cookie crumbles. Let me know, guys, if you want me to do a tour-ish of my neighborhood, maybe go a bit more around it, driving around. I don't enjoy really driving there because the streets are fucked. Like most people in Montreal, I don't drive in Montreal much because of that. The streets are too bad. Here it's not that bad. It's a small street, and the asphalt for us is not bad. But for most people, it would be terrible though. Sunset's very bright behind me. If I could, I would make a video. I'll film later on. Here, there's too many people. I don't want to pick up my phone and film with people watching me. Makes me feel stupid. I still got the shyness of recording in front of people. But I enjoy driving here. There's like can get a tour of plane if you want here, like seaplanes. Not many people do it, but I know you can. It's not really a tourist attraction per se, because no tourists are really going here in Montreal North or RDP. It's not really what the interest is. But there's always like a ton of people walking around, talking, and it's a cool place for that here. It's peaceful and away from ghetto. Some crazy houses here. Like a couple of ice cream places also. affordable, I'd say. There's a really good one coming up. There's a house on the left right now. I used to see, I saw a couple of times an old Ford GT, red with white stripes. Those are really rare. Even in the US, they're rare. That guy has that car, and I saw a 911 Porsche and stuff like that. A lot of people come here to take an ice cream. It's really popular. How do they want to cross? I don't know. Forget. There's even a drive-through for that ice cream shop place. It's really popular. Even us with the family, we come here. Like my mom, my uncle, my grandmother. We come over here to get an ice cream. We park close and just take a walk. A lot of people are doing that. Because it's a nice place to take an ice cream. Especially when it's warm outside. Right now it's not that warm. It's 15 degrees Celsius. For us it's warm. People are just taking ice cream outside. But for a lot of people in the US it's not warm. Like when I was in Miami, only people you could see swimming, it was 25 degrees Celsius outside, not Fahrenheit. 25 degrees Celsius, and most people that were swimming and going in the water was clearly tourists. Not bad, the camera's been holding up. Sunset there. I'll slow down because this part is fucked. Beautiful. I'll end when the video ends. I'm curious to see when the phone is gonna crash. We're at like 19 minutes, I think. It's not bad. That's what I would expect from this. This guy's lost because this is a one-way. Hello. So I had, just to summarize a bit and talk about the channel a bit. I plan on doing like some road trips during the summer and maybe even winter. I'd like to obviously take my car and film like this maybe do like little vlogs and stuff like that. And also feel free to comment and like, share your thoughts. I'd just like to know to get involved and talk with subscribers and maybe know a bit more about what you guys see on the camera and compare with where you live. There's a church up ahead. Let's go to church. Let's go to church. A lot of people are looking at the sunset. There's this church here on the right. It's beautiful, actually. Look at this. I'm not a believer, but that's something we have here in Canada that looks good. Shit ton of churches from the old days. Some of them are like Gothic, old Gothic